Cardano holders, listen up. ADA is sitting on a knife's edge right now, and the next few days could shape its entire trajectory for the rest of the year. The 50 level isn't just a price, it's a line in the sand. If it holds, we could see a serious reversal. But if it breaks, expect volatility, panic, and possibly deeper downside. This isn't just hype. There are real technicals, fundamentals, and sentiment signals flashing, and today we're breaking them all down. Whether you're holding ADA, planning to buy, or just watching from the sidelines, this is your signal to pay attention. Let's start with the obvious. $0.50 is Cardano's current battlefield. It's been tested repeatedly, and while buyers have stepped in before, the pressure is building. A clean bounce from here with volume could spark a bullish run, but a breakdown below $0.50 with conviction? That opens the door to $0.42 or even $0.38. Traders know this, and whales definitely know this. That's why we're seeing high activity right at this range. The market is watching like a hawk. But what just happened at $0.60 is just as important. Over 50 million in long positions were liquidated. That's not small fish, that's big money getting wiped out. It spooked the market, but some analysts like Vlad Hryniv say this could be a blessing in disguise. He points out that these flushes often signal the worst is over, especially when they land near oversold RSI levels and historical support zones. It's the classic market reset. Weak hands are out and smart money may be preparing to reload. Zooming out, ADA is also forming a falling wedge pattern. And if you know technicals, you know this pattern matters. In the short term, it looks bearish. Lower highs, lower lows, price compressing. But historically, falling wedges resolve upward more often than not. It's a pressure cooker. If Cardano can break above the upper wedge line with solid volume, we could see price targets in the $0.65 to $0.75 range in the coming weeks. That breakout would invalidate a lot of the short-term bearishness and flip sentiment fast. Now here's the big macro catalyst that's brewing beneath all this. Spot ETFs. Bloomberg's Eric Balchunas has hinted that altcoins like ADA could be next in line after Bitcoin and Ethereum. If that happens, we're not just talking about price volatility. We're talking about legitimacy, access, and billions in capital flowing in. An ADA ETF would open doors to institutional investors, retirement funds, and mainstream portfolios. It's the kind of news that doesn't just move price, it changes narrative. So let's take a breath and recap. Cardano is testing $0.50, and this level could decide whether we see a bullish reversal or deeper bleeding. The liquidation flush at $0.60 might have cleared out the weak hands. The falling wedge suggests a breakout could be coming, but confirmation is key. And on the horizon, the ETF narrative could completely reshape how investors view ADA, not just as a project, but as a long-term asset. What should you watch now? First, keep an eye on the volume around $0.50. If buyers step in and hold that line, it shows conviction. Second, monitor the wedge pattern closely. Look for a breakout with real volume. Third, stay tuned to ETF news and regulatory developments. The moment Cardano enters that conversation, sentiment could flip overnight. And finally, keep a pulse on Bitcoin and Ethereum. If the majors rally, ADA almost always follows. The fundamentals remain strong. Cardano's blockchain is still growing. Development is active. Hydra scaling is still in motion. So while the price may feel weak, the foundation remains solid. Short-term fear shouldn't blind us to long-term potential. But make no mistake, this moment matters. ADA is standing at a crossroads, and the next move could either shake out more holders or bring in a wave of new interest. So what do you think? Will ADA hold the $0.50 level, or are we heading for more pain before a rebound? Are you buying this dip or waiting for confirmation? Let me know in the comments, I read them all. And if this breakdown helped you see the bigger picture, do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next major crypto update. The market moves fast and we'll be here to break it all down. Stay sharp, stay safe, and stay bullish.